back with another Hilux video, except no more N70. We got a new car, got the 2023 SR5, and I can't stand looking at it anymore with this bloody nose diving. So I got some. We'll start off with the wheels. Got Dirty Life Enigma Pros with some Max Razor ATs. Then we got the Dobinson MRRs. These are a fresh looking thing. I reckon they're pretty good too, because they billet this bottom bit now, where they used to have them welded like around there, but that's like one big piece now, so they don't break, which is pretty good. Then got wheel nuts. Sit. Superior sway bar links, nice and shiny. Need a bit of that shine in there, you know what I mean? We got Dobinson upper control arms. I went with these instead of the billet ones this time, because on my old Hilux I had the billet superior ones, the adjustable ones, and no shops wanted to touch it to do a wheel alignment, so went with these this time. Seem pretty good. They're a bit heavy but solid as. Alright, next got the empty box. And then the superior diff drop. This is the biggest diff drop I could find for N70. Oh, N70. For an N80, 40mm diff drop, where fat bars and all those others are only 30mm, so we'll see how that goes, see what the CV angle's like. I also got rear shocks and shackles in that box, but I'm not opening that right now. I didn't get springs yet, because I still don't know what I'm going to do with the back of this car. I might do a train canopy or something still, so I'll wait to do springs for that. Yeah, we'll get into it, start taking stuff apart. So I just took the side steps off, so that's the lift kit done. I'll see you. Boom! How to remove wheels. Alright, so I'm going to start by doing the diff drop. So I'm going to pull this off, undo these 3 bolts, that bolt, and then you undo these 2, this one, and then there's a little bracket back up here that you've got to take off too. So basically the diff drop, what it does is replaces these factory brackets with brackets that come down further and let the diff hang down lower, so that your CV angle's less when you lift the car, so it'll bring the CVs down. Yeah, so I'm just going to pull that off first and then chuck that in. So I got the 2 front brackets in here, and you can see like that's roughly, I put it up a little bit, but that's roughly where it was sitting before, so it'll bring the diff all the way down here. The only annoying thing is your bash guards don't usually fit properly, but Superior actually send you these little spaces for the bash guard to go back on, so hopefully I can put the bash guard back on. But yeah, definitely if you're going anything bigger than a 2-inch lift, definitely put the diff drop in, because it'll save you. So it's been about 2.5 hours and finally got the diff drop at least bolted in, not tightened up yet, but over here, this bit here, you've got to press it, and I advise having a hydraulic press if you're going to do it, because it's a turd. So yeah, I should tighten all this up and start on the other stuff. So I started undoing the upper control arm. It's just split pin and a bolt. Took the sway bar link off. That's got a bit of tension under it, so be careful. I'm going to half undo the bolt then knock it with a hammer on the side, then it'll stop. Right, so I'm doing the 3 bolts on the top of the shock now. I've got that zip tied up so they don't split the CV boots, and undo that, then take this off and start putting stuff on.
Here we go.
So these going back in? Or?
Old suspension out, the old upper control arms out. Now I'm just going to start putting this stuff in. You want to put this in, do up the top bolts, put the bottom bolt in, and have it like nipped up firm, and then you want to tighten it right up when the car's back on the ground. Otherwise it'll twist that bushing, and then it'll always be on a weird like twist, and then it'll just flog out quicker.
Like having a good looking rooster, I've got KFC cheaper.
And that's it. Right, so just going to put the upper control arms in now. Straight in, bolt, straight in, tighten it, done. Done. I got control arm in and on. Now just the sway bar links, and then that's it for the front. How good. Moment of truth. Let's see if these fit. I went with +10s, so I really hope that they don't poke and that they don't hit the upper control arm. So I guess we'll find out in a second. We need to pray that they fit though, otherwise I'll be depressed. They fit?
Sweet.
Yes. I'm so keen to see how this looks with these wheels on it. I've been waiting.
They're gonna sit perfect too.
Oh man. That looks insane, man. Good clearance?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of clearance there. That's perfect, because a lot of people run 0 offsets on these, but they all poke a little, but I reckon they will, once the car's down on the ground, I reckon they will sit perfect. Anyway, we'll see. Here we are. Absolutely stoked with how this thing's turned out. Looks great. The CV angle, I've got to give it the superior on that one. They've done pretty good with that diff drop. But yeah, that's looking great. This could be the end of the video because I want to let the front settle down first because it's sitting a bit higher than it should at the moment before I go and do the back, because it's not sitting too high in the front at the moment compared to the back, to be honest, without even lifting it, because these things do naturally nosedive. But if that front stays at that height, then I'll definitely put the shackles in the back, but I might just leave it a day or two. But yeah, if I put them in, you'll be watching it in a second.